Starting right now.
Chakra, bitches.
Welcome back to another episode of Getting High with Stone Chakra. We are back on a Friday.
It's Friday, pumpkin.
It's Friday, pumpkin. It's Friday night. Brittany just showed up.
It's Brittany, bitch.
So we are in here like swimwear. We got Mind Bomb in the building.
Chakra, bitches.
We got Big Marco Warco in the building.
Chakra, bitches.
Oh yes, it's going down in the town. Hope everybody had a good week. Me, there was ebbs and flows, ups and downs, but that's to be expected. Oh shit, we got Tom Dubberton in the building.
Chakra, bitches.
And Seuss Mace.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Bananas. You know what I'm saying? It's bananas on a Friday night. Big bananas.
Yeah, this shit is bananas.
But I will say that even though it's Friday and it was my day off because I work Sunday through Thursday, I will say I did manage to squeeze in some reactions. That's right. I got another new Seuss Mace under the belt. It's going down. What was it called? Get Right or some shit like that? Yeah. I think I'll go ahead and expound on the point that I made in the video that is yet to be released, but it's just like the amount of like production that is consistently coming out and it's of quality blows my mind. Like I'll say that, like it motivates me and it also makes me look at myself like, motherfucker, why are you not? But I have to give myself credit. I do a lot of other stuff. It's just I gotta put the time in. Like I wrote, literally I saw that video, or I reacted to that video, and I had to write down a few barrios. What did I write to today? I wrote to this one today because I think in combination with seeing your new track and then listening to this new Glorilla track, it just made me want to write something. Like I was feeling very inspired today. Not the slapping rap bitches and making bail hoe. Not that one. Not that Yeah Glow song. Yeah, Glorilla's fire. But she came out with this I think it was called High as Fuck. And it was just her talking about getting high as fuck. I was like, why don't I have more songs like that? That's so on brand. Like I need to just like make an entire EP, nothing but smoking songs. But because I got the inkling to write, and because I was like, I need more fucking smoking songs, I picked up this beat, which literally started off as like a smoking song. I was something about being like the Terp Terminator. I couldn't piece it together, so I left it on the ground. I left it chilling, and then I picked up this other song that is about smoking, that actually has a chorus. So I was like, I can do something with this. Like this already has a chorus and it's already about smoking, so this is what I wrote to. I got like 2 or 3 bars locked in. I ain't gonna bust them off. I'm gonna just keep it in the book right now, but I'm just saying I'm doing things. I got some reactions done today. I got some bars written today. I handled some big boy like just life stuff today. I've just been going at it, so I think that deserves a dab. What do you think, Brittany?
Stone chakra, bitches.
Think that deserves a dab?
Yeah.
Fire.
I deserve a dab. I put
Yeah.
9 hours.
Yeah, gotta get that after work dab from my life. And of course, I got my one and only Google it, bitch tie dye.
Google it, bitch.
Provided by Dean from Canada, one of the OGs of the stream. He hasn't been around in a while, but big shout outs to Dean. Hold on. Feels great when you can get shit done. Heck yeah, a little dab will do. I'm gonna be hitting you up for pointers soon. I'm gonna start a different YouTube channel for reactions and streaming, and yeah, man, I got you. Of course. I probably should have done that, but it's like I didn't want to separate it. It felt like it would be easier to just like build up the actual channel by, you know, just on its own versus having everything separated. But it has run into the issue of people thinking that I only react. You know what I mean? Because they don't take the time to look at the other content. Speaking of, there's plenty of other exclusive content available at stonechakra.com.
Stone chakra, bitches.
Become a member today. Did you like that? Did you like that little infomercial? I'm still in the process of moving all of the content that was available on Patreon over to the new membership. So essentially, for all the people that have not been patrons, you'll get exposed to a bevy of new content. And for all the old ones, you'll get a slow trickle of all your old favorites. Thankfully, I was able to grab everything off of Vimeo pretty seamlessly. Oh, shit. Seuss, before you leave, I'll just drop it in the chat, but there's this shit called Fourth Wall, and it is pretty fucking legit. It's basically like Squarespace and Patreon all wrapped into one, because they offer memberships, and then also like roll up Printful or Shopify into there too. So they do like direct print garment shit, they do embroidery garment shit, they supply you with the URL, but if you have a domain already, you can connect your domain to it. So that's why if you go to stonechakra.com, it'll just essentially take you to the shit that I made on Fourth Wall. But you can sell physical items that you already have on top of the direct garment shit, and yeah, it's pretty fucking legit. And I think I was gonna message you on Instagram, but you know, life kind of took hold. But now that you're here, go ahead and just take a look at it and see if it's something that you might be able to use. When I came across it, it was basically like a lifesaver, because I had been spending like 30 something bucks a month just to keep my website up, and let's just say I was not bringing in 30 bucks a month to keep that shit up like that. So this, like, they reached out to me via email asking me if I wanted to try it out, and I tried it out, and it's just like, the first thing I got was the desk mat, and it came out so legit. I was like, oh yeah, this is where it's at. On top of basically now I have a website that I don't have to pay for maintenance monthly on. All I have to pay is the domain yearly, which is 20 bucks. Oh yeah, just chopping down on that fucking overhead. At least trying. But yeah, anytime you need some shit, just get at me. If you need like equipment, like if you need to know what equipment to get, I would just say, for real, you could really just get an Elgato face cam. It's like $120, and then get some good lights off of Amazon. How much did these lights cost? I got them so long ago that it's just like, I've definitely got my money's worth because these motherfuckers been trucking. Did you check out the disco for the new logo vector? Discord. Bro, you can't say that to me. I got some shit called disco. It's this like, that's another thing that I'm paying for monthly. Like it's like a Dropbox, but specifically for music supervisors type shit. It's this program or this service that they use to collect and aggregate music that they run through to put in shit. So when you send like a music supervisor or a sync agent a disco link, it looks a lot better. So that's why I have a disco account. That's why I was confused. I was confused as hell. Like, how did you send me a message on Discord? That's what was running through my mind. But we put it together. I added the RD. Bricktown said, I'm everywhere, motherfucker. What you thought this was? I'm everywhere, bitch. I'm everywhere, bitch. But yeah, speaking of fucking fourth wall, it's sitting there staring me at the face, and I'm gonna show off my website because it's so banger. Oh, it's tasty. Oh, it's so tasty.
Chakra. Bitches.
Man, my pizza is ready, and I'm over here entertaining y'all. I need to hit y'all with a mukbang. That would be awesome. No. Just a slice of pizza for now. Thank you, baby. Resonate is out now. See how easy it was? Fucking clicked it and then boom. Took me right there. Easy. Or you could browse new merch, because we got plenty of that. Get yourself a digital copy of Flux. Get yourself a game. Ooh, yeah. Fuck yeah. You getting the mukbang hut. For gaming. Oh, this is even though it's like about to be fucking summer, like I want this shit so bad.
By me.
Right? It's so hard body. Like I got to have that for myself. Like for myself, I have to have it. But I can't. I'm having trouble like rationalizing it because it's getting hotter and hotter. It's like, how am I gonna wear this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can cut the sleeves off.
No, the sleeves are.
You could have a sleeveless hoodie.
I'm not getting a sleeveless hoodie. Cause look how cool the sleeves are.
Show off those guns in the summertime.
Sun's out, guns out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this eventually. But yeah, we got some merch. But this is the main news section. As we start to phase out Patreon, all the patrons, just know that your Patreon payment won't hit because the page is deactivated. At least that's what they say. Pretty sure. And since we're moving to that new shit, first month is half off, baby. First month half off.
Chakra. Bitches.
That's what we're talking about. Let's go ahead and get this mukbang on. Ow.
I'm gonna go mukbang by myself.
Go mukbang in the back room. I'll mukbang right here on camera. She's gonna mukbang in private. It's gonna be fine. He said just save them for fall. I mean, yeah. Right? Put the temperature on 60 and just wear it around the house. That'll be legit. But yeah, Mind Bomb, you make a very fair point. That's a good idea. Have like only summer items available on the website. You're a smart cookie, Mind Bomb. That's why we keep you around. Looks good. I had grandma's meal. Well, me and Bricktown are having pizza, so that's how we're getting down on a Friday night.
It's Friday, pumpkin.
And we're getting down like that because, I mean, Pizza Hut's just got that deal. I mean, when you are where we're at right now, which I feel like is where a lot of people are at right now, where it's feeling a little tight. Feeling a little tight. And when there's, nothing in the house unless you're trying to really, you know what I mean? And I can't do it. I ate all my ramen. I ate my last packet of ramen yesterday because I get that spicy Shin ramen. You know what I'm saying? That real deal Holyfield. She be over here getting the Maruchan chicken, the orange pack. I can't go. I've never liked that. The only fucking flavor that I ever liked was Oriental, and I don't even think they call it that anymore. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. They might have gotten rid of it for fucking, you know what I mean, be politically correct. It's probably just called something else, but I don't know what it's called. If you remember, it was the blue pack of ramen. It was the only ramen I liked. All the other ones just was like weird. Like, cause they had that, like, they had chicken, they had cream chicken. I think they had shrimp. Shrimp was, Only one I fucking liked was Oriental. Do we have to create a new account on the website, or will everything migrate over from Patreon? That is a good question, Tom Dubberton. And the answer is new account. This is a brand new account that is going to be running through stonedchakra.com, being powered by Fourth Wall. So now, instead of having to go to multiple sites, now it'll be just stonechakra.com and then, Discord for chatting and fun. And of course, wherever you decide to stream the show. I need to look into like embedding the live stream onto the website itself and have it, maybe like do a counter, like next live stream, and have like a counter to the next live stream. I'll look into it. Again, we got to do this in bits and pieces. I got a full-time job. Mukbang. Now, when I first got the inkling to like write some tunes, my first idea was to like find something that was like new, and new being something that was basically just an idea sketch that still needed to be fully fleshed out into an arranged song. And I went to play something, and I ran into the fucking issue that made me buy Ableton in the first place. It's just like, you can't win, yo. Because I get into Ableton, right? And I start fucking around, and I just run into all these little things where it's like, oh, this is so much smoother in Logic. And then I'd go back over to Logic for like a couple songs, and then I try to open up an old fucking project, and it's not even that old. It's relatively recent compared to all the other shit that I got, and it just won't open. It just keeps crashing it keeps crashing. It's just like, bruh. And you look online and it's just like no fixes. I don't get it. I don't get it. And they just updated it too. And to be safe, I saved the old version and update and changed the name. So now I have Logic Pro and Logic Pro OG. So if for any reason I run into any issues with the new update, I can go back to the OG version and open projects, hopefully without any additional issues that might be attributed to the upgrade, just the regular issues that are associated with Logic. I mean, yes and no. Like, a lot of people produce in Logic, a lot of studios have Logic, but most studios run on Pro Tools. Most professional studios. But before, I didn't really know that. I mean, I guess I knew that, but Pro Tools was still like so inaccessible. Like when I first started recording stuff, I think Pro Tools was still attached to like a piece of gear. You had to have a piece of Avid gear in order to have Pro Tools. Like that's how long ago I started recording shit. Which isn't that long when you think about the dudes in professional studios for real. You don't run into a lot of professional studios like maining Ableton. For whatever reason, maybe because the longevity of some of these studios and how prolific Pro Tools became, it's hard to find a studio that runs anything besides that. Like if you want to bring anything to a studio, you'll have to bounce out your stems so they can put it in fucking Pro Tools, because they won't be able to open your session. Which is why I never really did that. The only time I've used a studio, I did everything there. Like I recorded it, and then I had them mix it, and then I had it mastered. So I've never really like worked on something myself and then brought my session somewhere. So I've never really had to run into the issue of brushing up against my project not being compatible with, you know, whatever studio is running, because I've never brought my project anywhere. And for the longest time, I was recording in Studio One. How did it go? When I first started recording, I was recording in Adobe Audition. I was recording in a cracked version of Adobe Audition. And then I got a free copy of like Studio One Artist. And then I got a cracked version of Studio One Professional. And I'm pretty sure that's what we recorded Blazing Confused Volume 2 on, was a cracked version of Studio One Professional, because it also had a mastering suite included in it. And then I used Studio One up through, literally up until Sound the Alarms. Because up through Flux, I hadn't done any producing. I'd only done recording. So Studio One was perfectly fine for, just punching in vocals, because that was literally all I was doing. Occasionally I would fuck around with like a drum loop and do some bass shit, but I wasn't mixing that shit down. I wasn't like getting the cleanest takes. I was just running and gunning out there with my little cracked version of Studio One. I didn't get an like actual real deal copy of Studio One until I think I was a student. Like, I had access to a student email, and I was able to get like the education deals on software. So I finally got, yeah, that's what happened, because I fucked up and updated my laptop to the newest operating system, and my cracked version of Studio One and my cracked version of Final Cut Pro no longer worked, and I couldn't find like a good cracked version, and I didn't have a way to downgrade or like, uninstall the upgrade of my operating system. So I did the next best thing and got education discounts on Studio One, and instead of just getting Final Cut, I decided to get the education bundle from Apple, which was basically the exact same price. And instead of just getting Final Cut Pro, you got Final Cut, Logic Pro, Main Stage, something called Compressor, I think something else called Motion. So it's basically like an effects program, a compression program, a live performance program, a music production program, and a video editing program, instead of just getting Final Cut. It was the same price. I was like, how am I not gonna get the education bundle when it's the exact same price? Like, do I look stupid? And that's literally the only reason I had Logic, and I didn't even touch it. Again, I was even after Flux, so No More Heroes and fuck, what was it? Heart Twerk? Heart Twerk might have been recorded in Logic. I can't remember. But No More Heroes for sure was recorded in Studio One. And the only reason I cracked open Logic was because Studio One was acting real slow when I was trying to use fucking this thing. I was trying to use this thing, and it was just not working right with fucking Studio One. So I was like, fuck it, let me open up Logic, and it just worked instantly. And so my idea, again, because I was not trying to really jump into a new DAW, my idea was I was going to just build the drums. I was just going to build out the drums, or build out the instrumental even. Just build out the instrumental in Logic, and then keep recording in Studio One. Like, that's what I thought I was going to do. But then, like, the more I started moving around in Logic and producing, like, the more I was like, oh man, this is like a lot better. This is like a lot better than Studio One. Like, I think I tried to go back to Studio One recently when Logic was fucking up, and it just felt so alien. Like, I've spent so many years in that fucking program, and I went back and it was so foreign to me. Bananas. No, this is not a hard drive. This is a Rolly block. It is a multi-polyphonic expression MIDI controller. Just a really small one. They were like originally $200, but I caught them on a dummy sale for like $60 at Micro Center. I think Micro Center just like had them and didn't know what they had, and nobody else knew what they were because they were at a fucking Micro Center. So that must have just like sat on the shelf for so long that they finally just discounted them to get them out of there, and I grabbed up like 3 of them hoes. So I basically got 3 for the Price of one, come up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like money.
And I think that was really because I had been thinking about getting into production once I realized that all of my songs were being I got into streaming. I used the music that I had recorded as background music for my streams and saw that all of my streams were being copyright claimed by not me. Yeah, they were being copyright claimed by the people that made the beats, and that shit was not fucking pretty lame. And I was like, well, fuck this. I'm gonna make some music. Like, even if it's not great, it'll still be mine and can't be claimed by anybody. But I know how to play bass, like I know how to sing, so I already know that I've got the music in me, quote unquote. So I knew that eventually I was gonna have something playable. And I think the real catalyst was, again, because I love me some internet window shopping, just getting on the internet and looking at shit that I'm not gonna buy. But then, even that's the thing though, you think you're not gonna buy, and then you come across the stupid deal. Like, I hop on Slick Deals, like, I ain't gonna buy shit, and then I see a fucking pair of some Adidas shoes for $18, and I'm like, well, I mean, I've got $18. Oh my god!
Oh, I like money.
And that's what happened. I was on microcenter.com and I saw it, did a double take, because I was like, wait, what? And then I saw how many that they had in stock, and I was just like, oh yeah, I'm jumping on this. And the crazy part is, I show up and I can't find them anywhere. Like, they're not on any shelf. I have to go up to somebody and like I point to them on my phone on their website, and he's like, let me get that SKU number. And then he literally spends like a half hour looking for these things. So I'm just going up and down the aisles, like looking at keyboards and shit. And then he finally comes out of the back. He's like, I found one of them. Give me some time. I'm pretty sure they're back there, but they're just like buried back there. So I was in Micro Center for like an hour and a half while he was grabbing these things, because they had just been buried in stock because nobody fucking bought them. And they were so buried and had been just on the shelf for that long that I got them and they wouldn't even work. Like, I had them plugged up for hours. I think I had it like fully overnight. It had to be like an overnight type shit, but eventually they finally took a charge and started to work. And then I had, oh my god, I had to update the firmware to get them to work, and updating the firmware was like the most, it was so infuriating. And the crazy part is like that's the only time that I updated the firmware, because they haven't received an update since. Like, they are not supporting the software for shit. I'm glad I only invested like probably $60 into their like sound ecosystem, because they don't support it, and I'm not about to buy like their actual shit. Their actual shit is fucking expensive as all get out. Hold on. Like, expensive is all fucking get out.
Chakra, bitches.
No, fuck you. See, so they got this. Oh wait, this was out of stock for like the longest time. Bruh, see? $1,400, my guy. Can't go. Oh my god! They're fucking this little thing. This little thing right here. They want $250. And then for this little boy, they want $350. And the blocks was selling for $200, my guy. Like, I saw the shit online in videos, and I'm like, man, that's cool, but I'm never gonna get that shit, because, bruh, the fuck?
Oh, I like money.
And apparently so does Rolly, because that's the only reason you would price some shit like that. That shit is crazy. And it's techie, but you can get MPE for less. Like, you can get MPE for less, especially now. Like, before, Rolly was pretty much the only motherfuckers that was really leaning hard into multi-polyphonic expression. But now you can get all sorts of different MIDI controllers that have that shit. And so many different synths are compatible with it. They don't have the market cornered like they used to. So now they just on some bullshit. Yeah, let's take a look. I'll just type in, and there's still like the first motherfucker that comes up when you look. But yeah, taking a look, it looks like you can get a bunch of Korgs, even like a little mini Korg for $200 with MPE. You can get a little boy for $119, looks like, with MPE. You can get any one of the newer Native Instruments keyboards, and they all have MPE support. On top of like all the sounds slowly getting MPE integration added. So now Rolly is just flailing. I feel bad for them, but not really, because, like, bro, how long did you think you was gonna be able to fucking just wax a motherfucker for that shit? And the crazy part is, like, not only are they waxing, them pre-order times is crazy. So I guess maybe they ain't that crazy, because motherfuckers is buying them so much that they have a crazy ass lead time. So maybe they ain't crazy. Maybe I'm just talking shit. Maybe I'm just talking like a broke boy. Possible. But also, even if I did, like, I could never really see myself doing it. That's the thing. Like, even if I was dripping in the dollars and cents, I wouldn't really want to, like, I couldn't see myself wasting it on shit that's not really necessary. Like, I don't need a fucking $1,400 MPE keyboard that ain't really a keyboard. It's like this weird playing surface that aren't really keys. And I'm not, like, trained on piano as it is, so let me, like, take away the keys that I'm actually playing and make it look even more foreign to me. At least I know what a fucking piano looks like. That Rolly looked crazy. I'm gonna be downsizing in a huge way over the next few months. I plan to live by the same code. I want to simplify. I mean, I say that, but then I look at, like, all this shit around me. And to be fair, it could be downsized, but not by much. I mean, I guess I don't really need 5-inch monitors. I guess technically I don't need a sub. Like, if I were to downsize, because me and the wife were looking at RVs and shit, no worries, you know, if it ever came to RV life, it would still be Stone Chakra out here, baby. We would get some sort of hot spot. We would keep the party going. Don't you worry. But for sure, off top, I would have to get rid of the monitors. Just size-wise, they take up so much space. Like, I could get smaller ones, but at the end of the day, like, you don't really need them. They're nice to have, but you don't really need them. All you need is a good pair of headphones. good pair of headphones, and you're good. So I could get rid of that. Could get rid of this nice ass desk, which is very big and large and able to hold all my things. And then when you break that down, I mean, I'm keeping the monitors. We'd have to figure that out. Keeping the mic, but might, you know, do a different mic arm, you know, maybe like a slightly more compact mic arm. Yeah, the PC is just big as fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. PC just big as fuck out here. Also, I'm gonna move the rig out the way because I'm running low on dabs. You know, running a little low on dabs, so I'm gonna take a little nibble here. A little nibble. Amen to that. That's what I'm looking at. A new truck, camper trailer. I hope it's big enough to hold the stuff I need to keep making money. Yeah, it will be. They got some nice shit out there, but we got some stuff we gotta look at before we can even really think about that. Like, I was just looking like, we need to just not pay fucking hella money to fucking live. Let's get this trailer. They say payments as low as $188 a month. Like, $188 a month? Imagine if all you had to pay was $188 a month. Like, you went from paying 700 to 2 G's a month to $188. Imagine that shit. And not even like put it on some fucking RV like camp lot where they gonna make you pay some fucking lot rent. Fuck all that. Get you a nice little piece of yours somewhere out the way. Slap that fucking bitch on it. You know what I mean? Bring your car there too, so that way you can make little runs, because probably until you get some shit set up, you're gonna have to make water runs and shit. Like, I'm down for it. I'm down for the get down. But again, gotta get some shit handled first. So in the meantime, we here. And while we here, we gonna have to think about what the fuck we gonna do in like the next few months, because they gonna want to know what's good. Like, you gonna sign that new lease or what? You signing that new lease or what? And, I don't know. I'm gonna have to really discuss it with my wife and figure out what we doing. Are we staying? Are we gonna try and like stay here and possibly get into a larger spot, or do we just like stay where we're at? Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm only paying $1,000 a month to keep the mortgage here, no other bills or life. But that's too much for my current earning potential. So yeah, selling the house, going to buy some land and a camper till I can, bruh, it's fucking real. Cause it's $1,000, and it's like not a lot, but it's also a lot. The way I feel about it, it's like, what is it, 2024? It pretty much feels like, had I been where I'm at now 5-6 years ago, I would be like killing shit so hard. But shit has changed so fast. The price of shit has gone up so much. Like, that now I'm making more money than I ever have before. And it feels exactly the same, if not worse, than when I was broke. Which is worse. Like, that's the worst. When you're just like working all the time, but you can't afford to do anything. So the free time that you do get, you're like, you can't do anything that costs money. Oh shit. Which again is why I was always, still am, thankful to anybody that sent out a donation or fucking signed up for Patreon or bought a CD or bought a fucking hoodie or bought a shirt any of that shit, because I know times is fucking wild out here. So always appreciated the fuck out of that shit, because, man, you really gotta be conscious of where your dollars are going when you ain't got many dollars. So to be one of the artists that motherfuckers throw some dollars at, always eternally grateful. It's the way that I look like when I think during the pandemic, May put on a virtual show, and I was like, I have never put money into listening to May, but I fucking love May. And that right then was the first time I'd ever plopped down, like after years and years of listening to them, that was the first time I plopped down money and bought something from them directly. I bought a hat, which I still wear to this fucking day, and I bought their live stream concert, and it was a fucking dope show, especially for something that's like on a screen. Like, I had a fucking good time. But then again, it was the pandemic. The bar was probably real low. But still, it was a good performance. So it was a good performance, and then I like treated it like a live show. So I like turned down the lights and shit. Started smoking. It was a good little time. Man. And then, like, once the show started coming back, I was going to concerts, boy. I was going to concerts. I was going to Ouija Mat concerts. I was going to music festivals. I was going to Coheed Cambria concerts. I was going to fucking Muse concerts. We went and saw the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra as they played the music from The Nightmare Before Christmas. We got dressed up. We was going to so many concerts. Yeah, I count that as a concert. That was a badass concert and a movie at the same time. What? Gang gang. Ice cream so good. Don't look at me like that, Greta. I'm doing a show right now. Go lay down. I'll get to you in a minute. She's so needy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I have my hand all in your eyeball, Greta? I'm sorry. I was petting you without looking. And I was like, that felt kind of wet. And it wasn't her nose. I'm sorry, Greta. Didn't mean to get all up in your eyeball like that. You're a sweet girl. Oh man, I got her a harness, and I feel like it has been better for everyone. It's been better for everyone all around. It's purple, and it's a harness, so it makes Greta look a little bit less threatening. And it seems to make the feel of the pull, I don't know if like because the weight is more distributed, the pull feels less, but the pull feels less. Like, she's still pulling just as much as she ever did, but it feels less. And I also don't hear her struggling to breathe as less, because she really liked to choke the fuck out of herself on some masochistic type shit, like while we're walking, just like she would be doing that shit. I'm like, why are you doing that to yourself? You're doing it to yourself. I'm not doing this. You're doing this. Like, how am I supposed to stop this? You're doing this. Stop pulling to the point where you can't breathe. Fucking dogs, man. Dogs be on that weird shit. Weird AF. But we love them. Just scooped that new logo t-shirt from StoneChakra.com.
Chakra. Bitches.
Let's go.
Oh, I like money.
The logo refresh. Designed by Brittany, vectored by Tooligan. Out here because I'm looking at 63 acres in the pines near some weed farms that I've worked. A little 40K off the grid. Bruh, what you saying? There's 63 acres out there for 40K? Is that what you're telling me right now? Is that what is being said to me right now? Because if so, even though I don't really have I don't really have 40K, and I don't think I would be able to secure a loan. Like, I don't know, Mr. Guy. Like, I want it, definitely. But again, one of the things that I was handling today was getting my debt in order. So once I get my debt in order, I think I'll be in a better position to possibly think about throwing down on some land. California on the Oregon border, 1%. I feel like land ownership is going to be the new hotness. Bro, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. That's the only way we get out of this shit. It's the only way. Cause none of us want to be in this shit. Tom Dub's already out. Like, we gotta get out. We gotta get the land. We gotta get the solar panels. We gotta get the battery systems. We gotta get the water and the water filtration systems. We gotta get the chickens. We got to get it. We got to get it. Yes, gardens, all that shit. You gotta do the damn thing. The thing. I love how my profit is negative because I did that giveaway. Big shout out to Fourth Wall for keeping such detailed numbers. I like it. That's another thing too, like doing the whole commune thing. Like, maybe that's what it needs to happen. Like, we just throw down on the land. I mean, 40 acres is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would definitely have privacy. Oh no, it's not like I won't see that. It's not like I'm negative, like, actually. It's just because the fact that I paid out and they count that against the actual profit. But I think I would still get that. How does that work? Here we go. Account balance. Yeah, it's chilling in my account balance. Big shouts outs to Tooligan. Bow. I did put my bank account in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right, set up by Stone Chakra on April 25th. Yeah, I set it up. Yeah, we good. Another thing I really like about Fourth Wall, I don't have to worry about like shipping costs and shit like that and setting it correctly or having it be like exorbitant or look crazy, because that was the thing. Like, I would never know how much it would cost to ship something, so I just had a base fee on shit. But now Fourth Wall will calculate it based on your location. I fucks with it. Again, I can't even be mad. Let me know how that shirt turns out, because I have yet to get a sample of any clothing as of yet. The only thing that I got a sample of was the desk mat, and that came out fucking amazing. Like, I will say, if the shirt is of a similar quality, not like a similar feel, because obviously they're not made out of the same material, but if it's of a similar quality as this desk mat, you're in for a fucking awesome shirt. I just want enough property to have some outrageous silent raves before I move to the other side. Yes, I will. Almost went for the hoodie, but my Stone Chakra hoodie's still looking good, so no need to update. That's what I'm saying. And it's about to be warm. That's why I can't get myself to get it, even though it looks amazing. When I fucking designed it, I was like, God damn, that shit looks hard. I'm like, that shit looks hard. I mean, it just pops. It's just bright and fun. You know what I mean? I like that a lot. It's bright and fun. Like, yeah, we're Stone Chakra. We're not rubbing it in your face. You should do that same thing on a long sleeve tee, so it's lighter and you can roll the sleeves if needed. Yeah, I will. I mean, that's where the idea came from, because I had that original shirt that was that logo refresh that you did with the chakra symbols all like turned into that mandala type thing. It was like that on the front, and then had the chakras going down the sleeves. So I can do that. Yeah. That's with it was an old logo, but like a new spin on it is what you did. And then hers was basically a logo refresh. And then she did that crazy one, which is basically that's like my symbol now. I haven't put it on anything, and I haven't really like found a way to really make it crazy placeable. Cause you did that vector, but the vector just ain't hitting like her design. Like, her design is crazy good. But I don't know exactly how it's going to sit, because I think you grabbed it and it came like with this like purple thing in the middle. So I don't know if that's like something that came from it for real, or if that's just part of the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going out like we came in. Going out like we came in with that shing. But yes, it has been another episode of Getting High with Stone Chakra Live.
Stone Chakra, bitches.
We are here Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to check out stonechakra.com for all the cool Stone Chakra shit. You can become a member at stonechakra.com. Get access to exclusive content, early drops of music, all the fun stuff. It's a Stone Chakra on all the social medias, and it's Stone Chakra wherever you stream. Get nice and medicated. You know what I mean? Devil Lettuce Crew.
Stone Chakra, bitches.
I'm gonna keep doing that, but I'm gonna do it off camera. Peace.
Smell the Mary Jane? Eyes are turning bloodshot.
Oh my god, my chakras are just like so much